Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and today we're going to investigate the enigma of Q matter, explore the mysterious African Stonehenge known as the Great Zimbabwe, pay special homage to the real Billy Wilder, and tell you about the extraordinary woman in India who's been feasting on cigarette butts for the past 50 years, and cover other intriguing subjects, time, of course, permitting. But first, the enigma of Q matter. Now, back in the 1920s, when quantum mechanics was being developed, Dr. Satyendra Bose of India and Albert Einstein hypothesized that a new fifth type of matter might exist, might be allowed by these new laws. They called it the Bose-Einstein concentrate, or BCE. It's also known as quintessence, or simply Q matter. This is matter so densely compacted that two atoms can actually occupy the same position in space, in defiance of the ordinary laws of physics and everyday experience. Now, for decades, scientists tried to create Q matter in the laboratory. And finally, in 1995, they were able to exceed what they expected to do by having 1 million atoms compacted into a very small space using low temperatures and laser beams to control the position of the atoms. They actually had 1 million atoms in a tiny space about 1 millimeter long. And since then, Q matter has also been created in other labs. Now, one unusual aspect about it is that even though it is composed of particles, it behaves as a wave. And this is part of that wave-particle duality that was introduced by quantum mechanics, where sometimes particles actually exhibit wave-like properties, such as when a particle is put through an aperture, it may produce a diffraction pattern. And that's what's happening with this larger state of Q matter that's been developed in the lab. Now, one question is, could Q matter naturally exist elsewhere in space? Well, that's certainly possible, such as on frigid planets, planetary moons, and asteroids, or perhaps in the depths of deep space itself, where temperatures approach absolute zero. And of course, another question, with the eons of time, is it conceivable that Q matter has even developed a form of life, perhaps even intelligence? Well, that possibility was explored in the 1960 sci-fi flick, First Spaceship on Venus, starring Yoko Tano. Let's see Q matter in action right now. Roll! Look at those bubbles.
Could be a kind of organic life.
Run for your lives! Run! Faster! Faster! It's alive! Yes, Q matter in action. It was also depicted in the 1956 sci-fi flick, X the Unknown, starring Gene Dagger, and in the 1958 film The Blob, the better-known film starring Steve McQueen. Now, I believe it is certainly within the realm of feasibility that, first of all, Q matter exists elsewhere on cold planets and in deep space, and secondly, that it may indeed be alive, even have intelligence. Time will tell if I'm correct or... Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos and of Q matter be with you. Yes, yes, yes.